Boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom.
Hey guys, it's the Plum Dot here, and welcome back to my channel for another Creative Sim video. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is Nora Munroe, and I made her especially for MaidenSims Fatal Attraction series, which is coming out in early 2018, I believe. So MaidenSims had put a call out on Twitter for people to create characters for this new series that she's bringing to her channel, and I immediately wanted to be involved because, you know, sometimes I suffer from FOMO. So I picked the school secretary. Now, I was DMing MaidenSims because I couldn't quite figure out what type of school secretary I wanted to make. I mean, you could go stereotypical and you could do a sexy secretary, or you could do like an old nurturing mothering type secretary, but MaidenSims was like, you know, kind of just do whatever you want. And I love that when there's creative freedom involved, when you're getting involved in other people's projects and they just don't have really strict rules and they let you kind of just go and do what you want to do. So that's what I did, and I came up with this amalgamation of sexy secretary but also nurturing. So a little bit of kind of the backstory about how Nora ends up looking like Nora is that while I was creating her, I was watching the show on Netflix called Last Chance U, and it is a series that follows American football players that have gone to East Mississippi Community College, and they live in this tiny town of 700 people called Scuba. Which I thought was a cool name for a town. But I'm getting a little bit off topic. Side note, if you guys haven't seen that series on Netflix, go and watch it. It can be so uplifting to see some of these players like go on and succeed from this tiny community college and this tiny community. It's so heartwarming. But anyway, in the show, there is a guidance counselor called Brittany Wagner. And these American football players absolutely love this woman. They obviously go to her for guidance, and she's also there to keep them on track academically and make sure they keep their grades up so that they can actually play football each week. But she really takes care of them and really looks out for them. She also deals with universities that are coming to offer these players 4-year scholarships after they leave East Mississippi Community College. So she's just all around like a nurturing, mothering figure. But if she needs to come down hard on these kids, she will do, and they sort of listen to her. Kind of. And she gets through to a lot of them, and she ends up changing a lot of their lives and has a really big impact on them. Now, the thing that I will also say about Miss Wagner is that she's super young. So she's kind of young, hip, cool, down with the kids. So that's what I wanted to bring to Nora when I was creating her. So I really had that in the back of my mind while I was doing this, and I think I've got that balance right where, you know, she kind of looks like she'd be down with the kids, she's nurturing, she's a bookworm, but if she needs to come down on you and make sure that you've got your ass in line, Nora will do it. So she's a little bit of a workaholic as well, just like Miss Wagner. So I was heavily influenced by that show, by Miss Wagner. Again, if you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. Go and check it out. It is so incredibly good. Now, as I'm recording this, I'm kind of putting 2 and 2 together. So the series that Nora is going to be in of MaidenSims is called Fatal Attraction. So I maybe should have kept her blonde and kind of gone a little Glenn Close-ish. I don't know, maybe made her a little bit unstable like Glenn Close is. That may have made for a very interesting series, but I've obviously handed Nora over to MaidenSims, so if she wants to change her traits or anything in order to make Nora work for her series, I'm totally okay with that. So here we are, and I've talked my way all the way through to her outfits, which is where I've struggled the most with Nora, which is very strange. I usually have troubles with the hair or the face, but because I had this image in my head of how I wanted her to look, I was fine on her looks. It was the outfit that I was having trouble with, because I wanted to have a balance between sexy but also sort of approachable and proper and school secretary-ish, because when I hear the word school secretary, I kind of think of the 1950s. I don't know if that's just me, but anyway, I'm just going through all of my choices that I have for Nora's outfit, and we will get there. She ends up in a high-waisted skirt and also a nice sort of sweater top that I think is very, very cute. Now, if you guys are listening to me say Nora over and over again and you're like, that kind of sounds familiar, well, this is Nora that has kind of mucked things up in my very first Let's Play, the Simon Says Challenge. So if you guys haven't watched episode 1, go ahead and go and sneak a peek at that, because Nora, although you don't see her, she's kind of caused havoc in the first couple of episodes. And I only placed her in my game because I wanted to populate this town that I'm playing in using genetics from Sims that I created, so I didn't have any crazy type Sims running around. Well, that kind of backfired. So I hope that Nora cooperates a lot better in MaidenSims series than she is doing in mine at the moment. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here, leave you guys with some music. I will be linking MaidenSims channel down below, so make sure you guys go and show her some love and check her out, and make sure you've got notification bell turned on so you guys don't miss the Fatal Attraction series. She's got such a beautiful channel. She makes amazing Sims, amazing series. She's got a couple of music videos up, and I'm just so in love with her channel. So go and show her some love. She definitely deserves it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. And if you guys aren't already subscribed and you like what you see, why don't you go ahead and hit that button. Don't be a plum stranger now, guys. Bye!